Assalamualaikum viewer. Today our topic is the nature of abilities and skills. Before the starting, I request you to subscribe my channel, like and share. Although information or knowledge is recognized as an important outcome of the education, every few teacher would be satisfied to regard this as the primary or the sole outcome of the instruction. What is needed is some evidence that is the student can do something with their knowledge. That is, that is, they can apply the information to new situation and problem. It is also expected that student will acquire generalized techniques for dealing with new problems and new material. Thus, it is expected that when the student encounters a new problem and situation, he will select and appropriate technique for attacking it and will bring to bear the necessary information. Both fact and principle. This has been labeled critical thinking by some, reflective thinking by John Davy and other, problem solving by still other. In the taxonomy, we have used the term textual abilities and skills. The most general operational definition of these abilities and skills is that the individual can find appropriate information and the techniques in the previous experience to bring to bear. By Davy and others, the problem solving by still other. In the taxonomy, we have used the term intellectual abilities and skills. The most general operational definition of these abilities and skills is that the individual can find appropriate information, the techniques in his previous experience to bring to have to bear a new problem and situation. This requires some analysis and understanding of the new situation and requires a background of the knowledge methods which can be readily uh, utilized, and it also requires some facilities in the discerning the appropriate the relation between previous experience and the new situation. Sometime in educational achievement testing, we wish to uh, distinguish between what we might call intellectual abilities and the intellectual arts and skills. Arts and skills refer to modes of the operation and generalized techniques for the dealing with the problems. In testing for arts and skills, the problem and the material are of such a nature that little or no specialized and techniques information is required. Whatever information is required is assumed to be part of the general found of knowledge of the group being tested. The emphasis, the feeling is on the examinees is competence is using a generalized method of the operating and dealing with a new problem situation. That's it for today. Come back in next video.